Stroking coat, glazing basics. First, you want to decide upon your color by looking at the fired tiles. When you're glazing, it looks different after it's fired. Note that they are numbered and color organized for easy review. They each have their own spot. Each tile has 3 sections: 1 coat, 2 coat, and 3 coats. The top is 1 coat, the middle is 2 coats, and the bottom is 3 coats. It's important to know how many coats you want to put on your piece. You can remove the tiles and look at them side by side and look at the names. Which colors look good together? Remember to put them back in the proper spot. These two look good together. Please don't drop them on the concrete floor or they will break. But I want a third color. What would look good with these two? Nope, nope, nope. Bingo! Going with lime green. Find your glazes and only pour out as much as you'll need. I took too much for this little tiny project. Always shake the glaze before you pour it out and fully snap the lid closed so it stays nice and wet. You need water, a sponge, brushes, and a paper towel. Choose the correct sized brush for the application. I chose to put the dark blue inside the carved area. You want to apply 3 heavy coats, but you must dry in between each coat. It's easy to forget how many coats you've put on, so make a mark on the table for each coat applied. You'll thank yourself later. Always use a clean brush. And be sure to go all the way to the edge. 3 coats gives you a glassy, glossy finish after it's been fired in the kiln at 1800 degrees. It only works if you dry in between coats. That's how to get more glass to dry onto the piece. Use the sponge to clean off areas where you don't want there to be glaze. It's best to do the recessed areas first so you can get all the way into the cracks. I changed my mind and decided on the dark blue. It will totally overpower the lighter purple underneath, so I don't have to remove the purple first. I can just put the blue right on top of it. Don't overheat. Cracking is bad. Sometimes it does show after it's been fired. Be patient. Dry it slowly. Dab your brush on the towel before loading with glaze so the glaze is not watery. Get all the spots. Do not leave any ceramic showing. That actually looks terrible. You might have to overlap the colors a tiny bit. If you apply glaze on top of other colors, it needs to be thick, and choose an opaque color. If you put a transparent color on top of another glaze, it will have a weird color. Dark on top of light works best, but it's not required if your glaze is thick. This is critical. After it's dry, completely wipe the bottom clean with a wet, clean sponge. Because when that glaze melts and turns to glass, if there's glaze on the bottom, it will stick to the kiln shelf. This is also critical. Put it on the proper shelf so it gets fired at the right temperature. We fire at 4 different temperatures in this classroom. Use brushes to clean the glaze out of your palette. Only deposit excess glaze in the trash can or in the water bin. Please don't let it go down the sink. Use the sponge to really clean it out well. Thoroughly clean out your tools and please put them back where they belong. It's much appreciated. Wipe your table clean and voila! Another project completed. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's fired. Thanks for watching.